My brother just had sent me a text that said we gave Eleanor, which is my niece,
Your niece, yeah.
avocado for the first time, and today there was guacamole in her diaper.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's the great way. That's the greatest intro I could ever think of. I wish I wasn't pouring, because now, yeah, where do I go from there? Oh my God. We have quite possibly the greatest. Oh my God. My mouse is on my iPad. I can't find it. Oh,
welcome,
holy
everyone.
shit. I have too many screens.
To
Look,
discussions and drinks.
look. Okay, wait, Jimmy. So it's here.
Right.
Now it's here.
There's
Watch
so
this.
many screens.
It was on my iPad.
That's a lot. That's a lot going on.
But this is supposed to be on that.
I don't know what's
How do I get
happening
it
right
there?
now. But this is good.
Look at this.
It's good TV.
It's on my goddamn.
That's
It's on
awesome.
my iPad.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I need it to go over there.
Go
Where'd
the
you
other
go?
way. You're assuming that it's.
I found it.
See, you're assuming that it's going in the direction that you're physically in. It is
Okay.
not.
It is not. It is not. It is all over the goddamn place.
Oh, you see that? I figured that shit out, just like that.
And that's why we keep you around.
That is why. And I'll tell you what. Crisp bacon sizzles, holiday lights, warm amber glow, whiskey soothes the soul. You know what that is? That's a haiku.
About Christmas?
It's a haiku because today is the 22nd of December,
Mhm.
and it is National Haiku Poetry Day.
Oh. Well then.
Cheers
Cheers to haiku
to haiku.
poetry day. Love it.
It is also National Date Nut Bread Day. Got any
I don't
got anything for that?
I'm not
what you got?
huge. I am not a huge fan of the date.
How about the nut of the date?
The nut of the date. That's a whole other story altogether.
You can make that into something.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the date I was happy with, but I did enjoy the nut of the date.
But it was the nut that changed everything.
That changed everything.
Yeah. It is December 22nd,
Yes,
and Christmas is upon us.
it is upon us. We are so this is technically our holiday episode.
This is technically our holiday episode, which means that I have a Christmas gift that I want to show off.
Yes.
As we're recording this is actually December 5th. But to go along with what Jimmy makes fun of me for all the time, I have
Deadpool's mini-me.
my little Deadpool. Jen got it for me. It's pretty fantastic. It's supposed to be like a phone holder or a video
awesome.
game controller holder.
Yeah.
Um,
iPad holder. I do want everybody to see though. I'm gonna hold it up. Oh, this is lighter than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna be
that was
like,
deceptively light.
You thought it was gonna be weighty.
I almost threw it up into the ceiling. If you look at it, I just want everybody to look, and I just want you to see
He's got proportions.
that those are the proportions of a dwarf.
I don't know if that's the correct vernacular.
Gnome.
So I don't want us to be canceled.
Midget.
Speaking of which, I hope you're
Little
enjoying the new Oswald's Revenge single Canceled.
Oh yeah, that's out too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's out when you're seeing this.
Yeah. Oh, look. See, so I got this one too. I got Groot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He holds it forward though.
I like, yeah, Groot's like, come on. Come on.
I was explaining to Jimmy that this was apparently the limited edition, Up Yours edition, because he's doing it from behind. And he's like, ooh. Yeah. So this is what in case you're wondering where I get my notes, It's an iPad being held by this right in front of me, so I'm staring at Deadpool's ass all
Yeah.
the time, moving forward.
That's mini Deadpool. That's not real Deadpool.
Right.
Which is even more fun.
It's my own.
Right?
It's my own little Deadpool.
He is like mini me to Austin Powers. Like Deadpool would have a little,
right.
That's Vern Troyer in a Deadpool outfit.
This is another. I plucked
right? That was
him.
his name.
I plucked him from another universe.
That's right.
He was stuck in the void for a little while,
and then when he
went to Earth 10000004.
Right, we're nerds.
He was left behind when they closed the portal, the Ringy portal. He was left behind.
He was a little behind.
You get it? Because he's got the butt hanging. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of new features here on the show. One of my favorites. Let's play with this.
Oh, Mike got a new toy.
We got a new toy.
Well, you bought it, but yes, we get to use it.
But we have.
Or did we buy it? Did you buy it, or did we?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Black Friday. Whoop whoop.
We could have.
We could have. Okay, fine. I'll take some money back.
We should do that.
Cool.
Do that.
We have a new camera. That's why we look less shitty than we normally do.
But the lighting makes us look like Betty Boop.
Wait. We can mess with the lighting from here. Look at this. Look.
Okay.
So effects, right? We can play with the colors. Like
if you're listening to this just on audio, sorry.
Portrait mode.
Oh, that's
the same.
Yeah.
Clear mode.
No. Ooh.
We look. This is vintage mode too.
We already look pretty vintage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vintage mode 1.
Oh.
That's not good.
Nope.
Daylight mode.
This is daylight?
Well, that's assuming you're just working in the daylight.
Assuming you're outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't go outside. And then there's neon.
It looks like we don't go outside.
Actually, neon's
nice.
Looks like neon. A lot of our old style.
If we change the lights on the side of us.
But I can also do this. Portrait mode again. Or none.
Or none
at all. None at all. Then it looks shitty.
Well, I can change these back.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, what were these?
But
no, that's not right.
But my favorite feature of the whole thing
look jaundiced.
is remember when you know how we go on this show.
Okay.
We go. Okay, you can go. If you look this way or this way, it's a studio. Well, now I could go. If you look this way.
Oh no!
It's a studio.
Look at that.
But then also it goes 360 degrees.
So you get to see everything.
So this is where
how small this room is.
Right.
That came back so fast.
Yeah, because there's a button for. See, this is where I sit. This is where I sit when I mix and record and do stuff.
Oh, look behind the scenes.
And then this is
not an audio only episode.
This is literally all the crap that I just have sitting around here.
You should go on to strangerhoodtv.com.
I agree.
Watch it.
Or patreon.com/bacon is my podcast,
Even
where
better.
our BIMP squad is here, chilling, hanging out. We've got Donna, we've got Melissa, Mel Bill, which I'm still trying to get used to. I sorry, Pinky.
Yeah, I don't know. Mouse bells! It's one of those things.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Maybe it'll grow on me.
You know what? It's important. Like we that's what she's chosen, and so that's what we will do.
Right. Pronouns, pal.
We will have respect.
Pronouns. That's fine.
That's
fine. Speaking of Melissa, she gave us something at our last show.
She did.
That will be the anchor of this episode. Besides the moving cameras and stuff, we have from Rhode Island Comic-Con this past year, the official drink beverage for the staff was the Bad Apple Juice by Monster. Not a sponsor. But I was kind of wondering, I was like, who is that?
I was going to say, who's on the cover of that?
But I think it's just a seductive lady going, would you like an apple?
See. It's Eve.
Oh, Adam and Eve.
Right?
So we're gonna get religious. It is Christmas.
So I've got a take on Adam and Eve. I mean, besides them being related and us all being the product of inbreeding, hundreds and hundreds of years of inbreeding, and that probably not being accurate anyway. But if you really want to look at the story, for those of you that have read Le Bible, they never.
I love his music, by the way.
Yes,
He's
I like his
great.
early stuff before he sold out.
Yeah.
They never say the name of the snake in the Bible. They never actually say that the snake is
really?
Lucifer, right? The snake is merely there. And if you're familiar with the story is Adam was created, Eve was created from one of his ribs to be a companion. They were in paradise.
Henceforth related.
Yes, henceforth related, same person, inbreeders. And they were the only people on Earth, so they had kids. So guess who had to get to banging to make more people?
Their kids.
They banged their kids banged each other. It all became a terrible thing, and that's why we are who we are.
Yeah.
Amen.
By the way, as you're doing this, I do want to just comment here that Mel has provided us a really awesome, like an intro, kind of like you do with our episodes.
Okay.
Just description of what this is. So when we get there, we'll scroll back up and we'll do that. But go ahead.
Fantastic.
Yeah, keep going.
So they're in this they're in the Garden of Eden, they're in paradise. They can stay there, they can live forever, they are immortal, everything is perfect, everything's amazing. The only thing they cannot do is eat from one tree. That tree was called what? The tree of knowledge. The one thing that they couldn't do was eat from the tree of knowledge, because had they eaten from the tree of knowledge, they would have become as is the gods, as to the gods.
Sure.
They would know more. Right. So what we
and
have,
they wouldn't be like, hey, I'm fucking somebody that I'm related to.
Right.
Yeah.
Language.
My bad.
So then what do we have here? We have a God that has created people,
gatekeeper,
that does not want them to gain any knowledge other than the knowledge that they specifically gave them and said, you're only allowed this, because if you don't, then you become equal to me. And I can't have that.
That's called gatekeeping.
So we have a couple of options here in this hypothetical, totally get off your high horse if you're getting mad at me because you're religious thing. Either that is the one true God, and he's kind of a gatekeeping dick. Now, we are aware that there's a goal line defense and big fence in heaven for they don't want the gays or any,
right.
So that could be the truth, right?
Maybe.
Or maybe the snake is the theoretical Jesus, the God that is actually giving us knowledge. And the devil himself was the one that created everything out of jealousy and put us here. Because what were we told about the greatest prank that the devil ever pulled?
Man.
Making us believe that he was good and just and God.
Wow. I like that. I'm in. I actually, like, just this year, I definitely turned a corner with religion. And I, for the first time in many years, don't hate all religion.
Okay.
To me, personally, I feel as if faith serves a purpose, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody needs faith. You have to have faith.
A faith.
You have to have faith of some sort. And it doesn't matter what form it comes in, but you have to have faith, right? Because there are certainly things in this world, right, that we cannot explain. And some of us are okay with just letting it be. And some people just need to attach names and stories and things to it so they can make it a tangible.
Sure.
Right? Like some people are okay with intangibles living in this world. I'm okay with that for the most part, right? But some people just can't wrap their head around just things beyond their comprehension. So they assign different stories, names, etc. to it, right? My gripe with religion was the what we know religion is as we've been born into, right? And that's hundreds of years of making it a weapon. That's hundreds of years of it holding it over people's heads as power. It's all these things that are inherently just some people just take advantage of people, you know, and that's the religion that we know on a better level than just the root of it, right? And so I don't begrudge anyone for believing in whatever they believe in. Some people believe in Catholicism. Some people believe in Protestant beliefs. Some people believe in Judaism. Some people believe in aliens. Some people believe in Buddhism. It was all initially put there as a structure by which to live from, a moral compass, if you will. And certain people abused it and made it evil, straight up evil. Like that's where evil comes from. That's the root of all evil. It ain't money. It's that. It's taking that and weaponizing it. So, me personally, if you need to assign things that happen in this world to a name, like a Jesus or a God or a Buddha or the sun, cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Just don't, like, you don't have to bother me with it.
Sure.
That's all. I get that certain things happen that I can't explain. You don't have to assign a name to it. You know how I would respond if you told me it was Spider-Man. You know why? I love those books. I love those characters. If you somehow created the MCU into a religion, probably buy into it. I'd be like, okay, that's an easier way to explain this shit.
I think the closest thing to that would be, I think we can draw a parallel. First, I'm going to connect your thing to my Garden of Eden story. I think the problem with religion is that religion has been used as a way to stop people from gaining knowledge, holding back information. Science itself has been heretical since the beginning, because anytime we learned that, oh, it's not raining because of a god, it's raining because of pressure systems and storms. You know, this person's not acting out because they're possessed. They're having a seizure, which is caused by this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
anytime a discovery has been made, it has eliminated a reason for a God to exist, because those gods were there because we didn't have the answers. And as a species, we searched for answers, and we needed to have an answer for something. There have been hundreds of gods that have been worshipped by human beings for all time. Hundreds of them. We've gotten rid of most of them. It's only a few left. And the world will probably die before we actually get rid of them. But if we could, I think we'd be in a better place. But
I like Spider-Man as my guy.
I like Spider-Man as your guy too. But here's what the problem would be if you were to make the MCU a religion. For that to work, you would have to treat it like people treat religions, which means that if I happen to believe in Batman, you would believe that it was your job to convince me that Batman doesn't exist and Spider-Man does, and therefore
Batman exists, but he doesn't have any superpower. He's just a rich guy.
Sure.
With science, with scientific people behind him.
But that's not good enough.
Spider-Man does his own science shit. You know what? I take that back.
Man. Not good enough.
Not in the MCU. In the MCU, it's very much a Tony Stark.
Sure.
Okay.
But not good enough.
So Tony Stark is God.
You couldn't convince you. It wouldn't be good enough. It wouldn't be good enough to convince me that Tony Stark is better than Bruce Wayne. It would be convincing me that Tony Stark is real. Bruce Wayne is not. And for me to believe in Bruce Wayne is heretical to the belief in Tony Stark that I should have. Therefore, I should be stoned or put to death.
Well, okay. Yes. Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I do think I need to adjust myself because,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, I'm just attaching.
No, but I'm saying I'm wrong with assigning Spider-Man. Right? Because.
Sure.
Because it was really Tony Stark, right?
Right.
If you're talking MCU, if we're not talking the greater comic book world, yeah. But if we're talking MCU, it's got to be Tony Stark, right? Because he's got the parallels to Batman, right? They're very much the same thing. Very much the same thing. There is no difference if you compare character to character, right? And it's the same thing with a Buddha or a god or
Buddha's a little bit different, but
yes. I personally take to Eastern culture in terms of religious talk. I associate with that more, but my whole thing is just basically all religion is just a creation of a story that helps you understand the things that are happening. Because like you said, people want to know why, right? There's still a ton of things in this world that we don't know why. But if we can assign a name and a thing to it, and an action to it, then they're like, oh, well, that makes sense then. Right?
Religion would have horribly put us to gruesome death in front of a crowd of cheering believers for even saying these things.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that. I know that.
Tony Stark is more of a Jesus character than a God character.
Right, because he died for our sins.
Well, no,
right?
God, not even that. God would be Stan Lee. God is not a character in the story. God is the creator and orchestrator of the story.
Sure.
Jesus.
Well,
Jesus
MCU would be Feige.
Well, Stan Lee created, though.
Yeah.
Right? Stan Lee created the character of.
Well, who created the character of God?
Well, depends on.
I think.
That depends on your belief system, my friend.
Okay. So, Stan Lee is God.
Right. Because he created all the characters. He created the world.
But, no. But Feige is the God of the MCU. See, because somebody had to create God, right?
Okay.
God is a concept.
Nobody had to. It depends on your belief system.
Right.
If you are a Christian or you are a Catholic, than your belief system is that God
I mean,
always was.
Listen, I clearly haven't thought this out. Right?
Well, that's why we have these important discussions.
But
a couple days before Christmas.
I do think that. I mean, listen. I'd celebrate Tony Stark's birth.
Okay.
Wasn't he born on Christmas? Wasn't that a story?
I don't know. I don't know. I do not know Tony Stark's
Hey
birthday.
Siri, was Tony Stark born on Christmas?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
Oh no.
Wikipedia can be changed.
May 29th.
May 29th.
Oh, right. So he was his birthday is the day before Lacey's. No, Jen's.
MCU Christmas.
MCU Christmas was May 20. You know what? You want to celebrate Christmas with me on May 29th?
Sure. You think Jen's going to take that personally if we start celebrating a thing like right before her birthday?
Oh, she's not going to be happy about it.
Right.
But I'm going to make the lights. So I have these lights, which were the greatest investment I've ever done.
Yeah.
So there's a company called Goovy, right? That makes lights.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but they could be. That they just have this app on your phone, and you could go in and you could change the colors and you can make different patterns and stuff like that. So I've done that, and I got a set for my front yard because Jen's, when we sit out front, it's like, I'd like some mood lighting. I'd like something, right? So I hung them on the gutters, right? And the best thing about decorating from Christmas this year was not having to get on a ladder to hang Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Because the lights were already there, right? So I changed them. So I got them earlier in the year, and then Halloween came around, and I was like, cool. I'm going to put green, orange, brown, and something else. What Halloween colors? And I was like,
brown lights.
Yeah, you can do brown.
Interesting.
So it was Halloween, and I was like, this is great. And then Thanksgiving rolled around, and I was like, cool. Red, orange, yellow. It's Thanksgiving. And then Christmas rolled around, and I went, white, green, red. It's Christmas.
Fantastic.
So May 29th, yellow and red.
Yellow and red.
That's what's gonna happen May 29th.
Nice.
In my house. Celebrate the birth of Marvel Jesus.
I'm gonna see if we remember this.
Sorry, Deadpool. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, we should probably try this.
Yeah, we should do that before we get fully canceled.
Yeah. So I have.
I hope everybody has a great Christmas, by the way.
Yeah. So sorry for the letdown of whatever your religious beliefs are.
Keep on believing. Keep on believing.
I believe in comics. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But science has proven certain things otherwise.
But I think continues to do so.
Yeah. But I personally think that a lot of science is a miracle within itself.
I agree.
So if you're assigning a name like, oh well, Dave didn't create that, it's like, no, but it's still pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
It's still awesome. It's still a miracle. So just chill.
It doesn't bother me to find out that something wasn't created by God.
Right.
When I find out the actual reason that something happens, and for those of you that do believe and choose to believe in everything, that's cool. You can
but that's
God,
the thing
God,
is
it doesn't mean that God didn't still create everything. It just means that he's not responsible, or that God is not responsible for the small thing that we just figured out. And just because people are figuring those things out, if you believe in God, God still made that a thing to happen.
Right.
And if he knows everything and planned everything, he planned for us to figure all that out.
All this. That's the thing is like religion started in the 1400s. Like the books were written in the 1400s, right? Hundreds of years ago.
Right.
Or probably before
real?
that. I don't know. But you think back to the 1400s, right?
Right.
And those people are like, Oh, it's raining. It's got to be God.
The sky is angry.
Right. They didn't have the scientific tools that we have in the year of our Lord 2025.
Yeah.
To
And
figure that shit out.
The first people that started trying to study that were put to death. Heretics.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Heretics.
Well, they were absolute heretics.
That's
That's awful. That's actually awful.
because they were coming up with ideas that were not giving the proper credit to God.
To God, right.
And so they were finding natural reasons for things to happen.
Yeah.
And the church didn't want that because the church doesn't want you to know things. I think religion doesn't want you to know things. Well, I don't think religion. I think the men that are in charge.
I think the people in charge don't want us to know
things
because, again, it's because they wield the power.
Yes.
Right.
Knowledge is power, which is why
So think about
they didn't want you to eat the apple.
Right.
From the tree of knowledge.
So you again think back to the 1400s, right? And they didn't have any of the technologies that we have now.
That's true.
And they're just trying to figure things out. They can't explain it. So what do? They write a story.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you showed Isaac Newton a cell phone, you would blow his
He would be like, "What is this? What is this
wizardry?"
Because he doesn't know about a computer either. Let alone a computer that could fit in our goddamn pocket.
Right. You'd have to skip so many steps to get there.
Oh my God.
If you showed him paper towel on a roll, he would lose his shit.
Wait, you mean a towel?
What?
On a roll?
You just throw this away?
You throw it away? You discard of it?
Right? Pop a top on a can? What is this wizardry?
Wizardry!
Stone him!
Right. Well, yeah. And then you get those assholes.
You can show somebody this at one point in history, and you would be their leader.
Well, that's what I'm getting at here. It's like it's all things that are made up so people can understand it. And if they don't understand it and they don't like the explanation as to why they can't understand, they're like, well, no, it was God.
So all I'm saying is let's not keep our brains ratcheted back to old books that weren't ready for our brains.
Exactly. That's all it is. The Bible is a book.
Maybe there's a God. I can't say there is. I can't say there's not.
There's someone or something responsible for things that we can't explain.
I can tell you that God didn't decide what books to leave out when it came to letting everybody know what the religion was. I can tell you that God didn't decide what dates to change when it came time to make sure everybody believed the same one. I'm just saying, hold on to it tightly, but not so tightly that you'll strangle a neighbor.
Right. When you start fighting people over it, that's like, all right, come on.
I saw a thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson the other day, and he was talking about how astronauts that have gone up and looked at the Earth from like the moon, right? It fundamentally changes their life because they have this perspective that is completely different. And he was like, one of the things that they see is that when you look at the Earth from up there, you see the Earth as it's meant to be seen. You see land, you see water, you see clouds. You don't see our political hangups. You don't see our biases. You don't see our TV shows. You don't see our buildings. You don't see any of that stuff, right? You just see what's there. You also don't see color-coded countries like they're put on a globe, which was done to train us to look at things like they're different and to know who our enemies and our friends are. We've been trained by people that didn't write the books on what we're supposed to think they mean.
Yeah.
And those people gain and benefit from separation and conflict. Don't fall into it.
Look at our current leader.
That's
Just
what I'm saying.
Just saying.
So,
But
bad
this
apple.
smells lovely. This smells fantastic. You opened this
We
way
have to
too
wrap
early.
this up.
Yeah. No. You opened this way too early because you opened it, and I'm like, God, that smells fantastic.
Let's
Let's drink it.
It
And
smells
then
really good.
then you went on a thing, and then I went on a thing, and
Yeah.
then you went on another thing.
Sorry.
And
I can talk about religion for a
but
while.
look at this. Well, first off, I did a clear glass, right? And it looks like apple cider.
It smells like real apple juice.
Yeah, it smells delicious.
Do you want to read?
You go ahead.
You want to take that?
No,
I've got
no.
this. I can take the can and do the story on the can if you want to do that.
All right. So the Bad Apple Monster Energy drink is a popular, crisp, and slightly dry Fuji apple flavored energy drink from the Monster Energy Juiced lineup. Blends real fruit juice with their signature blend, which is, if you've ever had a Monster Energy drink, is piss.
Well, it's like testing a 9-volt with your tongue.
Right. It's piss. Known for its smooth taste that's not overly sweet, which is great for me.
Mm-hmm.
Appealing to fans of ciders like flavors.
Now,
so I love cider.
I'm going to call suspect on that because why can't you just say cider? Why do you have to say cider like flavors?
Because it's not a cider.
But fans of the taste of cider.
Right.
That's not good enough? Because that's
because
too natural sounding?
Because they're not going to tell you that, hey, this is a cider. I mean, it's certainly...
Is there booze in this? Is this a boozy monster?
No.
Okay.
There's no booze.
Oh, it's
in this.
energy. Okay.
Yeah. No, we're going to be flying for our next episode.
I'm going to read this real quick.
That's going to come out the week before. So, those of you here, I hope you enjoy the next episode, which is going to come out the week before this one.
Which came out last week.
Right. The episode that came out last week, we're going to be flying high on this.
All right.
I'm very curious as to how this
and we got to wrap this up. So we just kind of went on a tangent. So thanks for hanging out with us for our tangent.
Why are we? I want to drink this.
Tempted to try? We hope so.
God, I gotta wait. God damn it! Come on, let's go.
Juice Monster Bad Apple isn't like anything you've ever had before. Forget your regular apple juice. Bad Apple's enticing taste is completely one of a kind. Take a bite. It's got a crisp, dry apple flavor that's not too sweet and goes down smooth. Sinfully great taste. It's Eve. Sinfully great taste, packed with a full load of our legendary Monster Energy blend. Unleash the beast. It does taste like cider.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, it tastes like the apple juice that's in like the wide fat jar. I love those.
The glass one?
Yeah. Yep, those are the best. That's the best apple juice.
Oh, those are I haven't seen those in a long time.
Cosmic Crisp apples taste just like that.
Cosmic Crisp apples? Oh, I haven't seen those.
I saw them in the store recently, and I took a bite, and I was like, holy balls, this is exactly that flavor.
Okay, wait. It's called Cosmic
Crisp.
Is it like a Fiji or a Red Delicious?
That's what it would be. No, that's the genus and speed. That's the title of it, Cosmic Crisp.
Oh my god! Well, first off, the fact that they're calling something a Cosmic Crisp is so fucking cool.
Usually, I go for Gala or Pink Lady.
Oh, okay.
those are my favorite apples.
I'll do a Fiji, or I'll do Red Delicious, or I'll do a Granny Smith.
I won't do a Red Delicious. Those are trash to me.
I don't eat
to my palate.
I don't eat them. I get them for the kids because the kids want them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
but they're mild.
Flavor-wise,
they're super mild.
They're mealy too. You bite them and you're like, is there sand on this?
The key to it, you gotta squeeze them. You gotta squeeze them.
Ooh,
yeah, that'll work.
Delicious.
So fun fact.
Wow.
At the Jameson factory, they actually suggest mixing their whiskey with apple juice.
That's a fantastic.
And that's what that reminds me of.
Flavor,
despite being Powers, but it's still an Irish whiskey, and
that pairs that's really nicely.
Honestly, the first time that something's paired nicely
with Powers
with any kind of Irish whiskey
Yeah.
in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, sorry
Sorry,
that we couldn't make you laugh with our terrible reactions. But
But
we
it's
made,
delicious.
But we made you mad with our takes on religion. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. We hope you do it with flair. We hope you do it with fun. We hope
Extra
you do it
zazz.
with a little bit of bacon. Remember to ask yourself every single day,
What's yours as?
or your bacon,
Or your bacon.
Zazzy Bacon. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. We have to go do another show.
We love you.
Peace.